Hi guys, this is part 2 of the 90s Kids Survey, and part 1 will be, I uploaded that yesterday, but it'll be a video response to this, if you didn't see it yet. Okay, favorite Disney Channel original movie. Now, I don't know, I mean, again, like, I'm sure all of the Disney movies that you name, I'll be like, yeah, I liked that one a lot, but there's one, yes, I'm gonna pick this one because I guarantee that no one's gonna pick this one. Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire with Caroline Rhea and some other people. Oh, some guy that was in The Nanny. Yeah, but he's actually a vampire. If you watch the movie, you'll know that. But anyway, that is the best. Like, that movie came on TV so infrequently that I never knew when it was going to be there. And it's rarely ever on. And it was so good. Like, it was such a good movie. I loved it. It was actually, like, really interesting concept, too, so it was like a perfect kids movie. Like, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire is a perfect kids movie. I'm gonna send this video to Caroline Rhea, and hopefully she sees it, and I want to tell her that, like, that movie changed my life. Favorite music artist? Probably Britney Spears, easily, hands down. The Spice Girls, of course, as well, but Britney Spears was it. Like, she was it. Nobody was bigger than Britney. Like, when I was little, like, you couldn't even fathom even meeting her. Like, she almost wasn't real. Like, she was so famous, and she was just, like, nobody even came close to her in terms of, like, popularity, I guess, or I don't know, she was it. Like, I had dolls, I had all of everything. Like, I was obsessed. I went to her concert. I remember when my mom told me that she got me those tickets, and I was on my front lawn, and my friend Kaylee and I would literally, like, just go in our rooms and, like, do karaoke to her music all the time, and oh my gosh, like, she was it. Britney Spears was it. And now it's just so depressing what happened to her, but anyway. 90s Britney was, like, you can't get better. Like, she was incredible. Favorite Nick Jr. show? Nick Jr.? Is that, I think I answered this in another one, but was it, like, Arthur, Little Bear, Franklin, The Magic School Bus? Maybe? I don't know. Nick Jr., I think that might be it. Favorite candy? 90s candy. Okay, I have one. Do you remember those chocolate shells that had little, like, hard candies in them? And they came in, like, a square, I think, and they had all those pictures on it, and then you'd open up it was a chocolate shell, you'd open it up and had those, almost like, they weren't vitamins, but they kind of looked like vitamins, kind of. And they were just, like, hard candies. I don't know. Do you remember what I'm talking about? I don't know. Yeah, it exists, I swear. Favorite game, board game, school game. Pretty Pretty Princess was my game. That was where I came alive. If you remember that game, Pretty Pretty Princess, like, you got, like, all these accessories to wear, like rings and earrings and necklaces and a crown and stuff, and you had to go through the game, and then I think you gain more accessories. I think I played that game like 2,000 times. Like, that was the best game. The next one is favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy. I don't remember, like, any of those. For whatever reason, Tarzan is, like, coming up in the back of my brain, but I don't know. Tarzan was, like, the best movie ever, so maybe that's what, just, like, I assume that they had some sort of Happy Meal toy with Tarzan, but I don't know. Favorite book. Where was this? Let me see. I wrote it down somewhere. Okay, the first book, okay, Jilly and Jigs. I don't know if this is 90s exclusive, but I read it in the 90s when I was little. Jilly and Jigs, because her name is the same name as mine, and she always had a messy room, I think, and I always have a messy room. But possibly the greatest book is called There's a Witch Under the Stairs. I'm looking at it on my 90s Pinterest board. I'll put a link to that below, because, like, this is the greatest 90s board ever. If you were born in the 90s and you have that childhood, then you will love this board. There's a Witch Under the Stairs. I adored that book. It was scary, but I liked it. Angelina Ballerina. My favorite, like, chapter book, though, like, legitimate book, was called The Fairy Rebel. And I just remember it was one of the first books that I read and reread. I just remember, like, it was, like, my book. Like, if someone asked me what my favorite book was when I was really little, I'd probably say The Fairy Rebel. I should read that again, though, because I really don't remember it. Corduroy I loved. What else? There's a bunch of stuff. this, oh my gosh, seriously, this Pinterest board that I like compiled is so good because there's just so many things. Amelia Bedelia, I read that book. What is it? Berenstain Bears? I read that. I read Arthur books. I read, oh, Lisa Frank. That's not a book, but there was a lot of Lisa Frank happening when I was little. Oh my gosh, Light Brights. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Those are my favorite books. Favorite clothing store. When I was in the 90s, I didn't have one. I didn't care. My mom bought my clothes. Whatever. What would I watch when I'd get home from school? What would I watch? All of the like 90s, I mean the classic 90s kids shows, like All That, Kenan and Kel, Hey Arnold, Angry Beavers. Let me go through. Let's just take a moment and go through. Alex Mack, Secret World of Alex Mack, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Extra points for you if you ever were lucky enough to watch the epic and legendary Legends of the Hidden Temple redub I did with my brother. Rest in peace, that redub, because it's not on the internet anymore. The Adventures of Pete and Pete, Inspector Gadget, Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Dog, which was such a good show, Cat Dog. Again, Arthur. Oh, what is this called again? When all the, like, this, you know, the spirally things, and then they would come out and they'd be like, what is that called? I don't remember. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, it was those cartoon things. Doug, what else? Angry Beavers, I said that, All That. State of Grace. That's, I think, past 90s, but does anybody remember that show, State of Grace? Oh, I'd watch Gullah Gullah Island when I was really little. Step by Step. Again, I don't know if this is 90s or 2000s. Full House, Tarzan. Oh, I'd watch the Powerpuff Girls. I used to love the Powerpuff Girls, and I remember I read an entire Powerpuff Girl book in one day once, and this was like a big feat for me, and I felt so like accomplished, and it must have been really good if I read it in one day, because I remember like doing nothing but reading the entire thing. Oh my gosh, As Told by Ginger. Again, I think that's actually early 2000s. The Amanda Show. Hey Arnold, did I say that? I think that's it. Lamb Chop. Oh, that's another thing, because I used to have a Lamb Chop doll that I would go everywhere with. Let me know if you remember Lamb Chop. Angela Anaconda. I don't think that's 90s, I think it's 2000s, but still used to watch that a lot. Harriet the Spy was amazing. That movie was awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much, let me see if there's any more questions. Nope, that's it. So those are the questions. Comment below on what, you know, your answers are and stuff. Let me know if you remember anything that I mentioned. Watch yesterday's part 1 to this, because it's good stuff. And this is a very good nostalgic tag survey thing, so thank you Joey and Ingrid for making this. It was a lot of fun. Okay, and that's it. Also, I made t-shirts, by the way. I don't know if you don't know that, but I have t-shirts that are for sale. I'll put a link below, and they're really cool, so you should buy one. And I'm giving out, like, you know, personalized signed thank yous for everybody that buys one. So, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. That's it. Bye.